are Rhinos OP. Rhinos are scary. Like in real life, in a real life setting, rhinos. Like when I look at rhinos when I was a kid, bro, I thought they were still dinosaurs. So they have that big ass horn like in front of their face. You know? But
the Rhinoceros is one of the most formidable builds in the game. Though they may not be the largest, fastest, or smartest builds in the current meta, they're undoubtedly top 5 when it comes to raw power and defense.
I'm back.
Their most iconic feature, their massive, fearsome horn, has a wide variety of uses.
Nah, what the fuck? That is not a horn, that is a sword. Y'all see how long that is? Oh my god. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's a crazy like horn, bro. That's a crazy horn. That's a sword, bro. That's not a horn.
In and out of combat. This,
he has a stendo clip.
The Rhino's other special abilities make it seem like an overpowered top-tier build. But Rhinos have some less obvious weaknesses that might change the
Is Rhinos dumb?
In today's video, we'll go over all of the pros and cons to
determine. Hey, I see. I need to see you in the MLB.
So first, let's take an in-depth look at the Rhinoceros's unique traits and special abilities, starting of course with its horn. The Rhino's horn is one of the most powerful weapons, not just in the current meta,
oh my god,
but in
is that
entire
Buffalo?
history of the game. While not all of the variants of the Rhino build invest heavily.
Yeah, I love watching these, bro. Cause he be talking about this in like RPG ass settings. Like he be talking this like it's like a game, bro. Like, it's so funny.
Into the horn skill tree, some rhinos, particularly the white rhino, have horns which can get up to 5 feet long. With the full force of a charging behemoth behind it, this horn can easily one-hit any player unfortunate enough to get caught at the other end.
He got lifted up and left there. He got lifted up. Bro, look at the way he got lifted up.
This horn can easily one-hit any player unfortunate enough to get caught.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, by the way, this is Twitch. This is, you know, all educational purposes.
The other end.
Jesus.
This length gives Rhino players a massive forward threat range that other players can often underestimate, especially when factoring in the Rhino's surprisingly high speed stat. With a top speed of roughly 30 miles per hour, they often catch careless players off guard with how quickly that giant horn can get within spearing distance.
Damn, yeah, that card.
Now,
and your windows
one of
down?
the main weaknesses of this sort of playstyle, i.e. the kind of build with a large, powerful skull-mounted weapon, is that if an opponent is able to get inside of your optimal threat range, either by dodging your first attack and punishing the end leg, or by approaching from a difficult to defend angle,
that baby elephant
have left in terms of defenses and might just be out of options to fight off the attack.
That Buffalo?
This is not the case with the Rhino, because the Rhino has the best defense stats of any build in its weight class.
I mean, they're heavy as hell.
Thick skin, which is packed full of fibrous material, making it highly resistant to piercing damage. In addition to allowing rhinos to spar with each other without risking an instant game over, this also allows rhinos to shrug off attacks from literally any predator build. From the
I feel like it had to be any animal in the wildlife. I feel like me personally, I would have to be like really like a rhino look like a perfect fit, but I don't know how smart their IQ is. You know what I mean? I don't know how smart they're. I feel like an elephant's like the best guess, bro. Like an elephant is, first of all, you're getting trampled. You're getting trampled, stepped on. If you even get under me, buddy, you're done. You're cooked. First, elephants are very intelligent. Then, I mean, yeah, of course they got, you know what I mean, a bunch of defects, but you know what I mean? I was like the one kid in your school that is dumb.
Crushing bite of a hyena to the razor blade-like swipe of a tiger's claws. Rhinos aren't completely invincible, they're not bulletproof and can't tank hits forever, but they've got a lot more room for mistakes than most builds. With all that being said, the Rhinoceros does have plenty of weaknesses, the first of which is their extremely poor eyesight. Rhinos have eyes on the side of their head, which is meant to give them a wide field of view at the cost of binocular vision, aka the ability to judge the distance to another player or object in 3D space.
This Call of Duty Black Ops 2 music in the back? What the fuck? Bro, no, it is actually Call of Duty Black Ops 2 music. I know this.
Vision is so poor that it
Black
can
Ops 2 was
only
such a good
detect
game.
basic shapes past roughly 10 yards. meaning they cannot detect other players if they remain motionless. And what you get is a Rhino which can see all of the movement around itself, but is unable to quickly gauge whether or not that movement represents a threat. And so you'll commonly see Rhino mains getting stressed out and startled by the simplest of things. And also Rhinos which attack anything that moves on sight. This of course is highly exploitable. Any stealth-based build will have an easy time concealing its presence from a Rhino until it wants to make a move.
So like lions, tigers, they be all stealthy. So like he really a tank build for real. He need DPS with him. He a tank. He need DPS to, you know what I mean? He needs healers also. So he just really like a tank build. Like he really Reinhardt and things like that for real. Like he can tank, but not forever. You know what I'm saying?
But this vulnerability is also easily exploited by intelligence-based builds, such as the human or the elephant. By tactically using items or team strategies,
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's literally what I'm saying. Elephants are intelligent. Like, bro, elephants. Y'all heard that one thing where literally this one elephant came back for this guy's wedding and crashed it. He remembered his face because something happened. He did something, and he remembered his face, and he saw him in his wedding and crashed it, and GTA killed. This is in Twitch. This is you know what I mean. Rest in peace, him. But I don't know, bro. It's just, you know, that's crazy. Like elephants is just mad intelligent, bro.
Easily distract or kite a rhinoceros into doing exactly what they wanted. Whether it be to force
not
a
like
rhino
lions,
to retreat from a fight that it could have won,
make your mind.
The rhinoceros
I don't know, bro.
This lack of ability to discern friend from foe means the rhino's potential allies may not be willing to allow a rhino to join their party, since the rhino may accidentally target a party member with an attack if it feels threatened.
Is he targeting his own kid? So. Okay, so their IQ is literally, never mind. They're literally, okay. So their IQ is dumb. They just dummy strong. Their IQ is just low as hell.
Thankfully, there is one build which does make for a willing and effective team combo with the Rhino, and that is the Oxpecker. Oxpecker birds provide their allies with a low-grade parasite resistance buff.
Okay. So that's basically their healer. That's their healer. Okay.
Which is an important perk given how OP the Tick build is in the current meta. But more importantly for the Rhino, the Oxpecker can essentially function as the allies' third eye, watching their party members back and alerting them of any approaching enemies.
Kill their children if
the
they're happy mini.
Are so small and
that's so
agile,
crazy to think about.
They're not really at risk of being attacked by an overly aggressive Rhino. Now, although Rhinos can dish out some of the highest damage in the entire game to anything unlucky enough to be caught in front of their giant horns, another major weakness of theirs is their inability to threaten players approaching from behind them. Most herbivore builds, even those with equally impressive horns, make sure they spec into a powerful kick to ensure that they don't just automatically lose to any aggressive.
Wait, isn't it? What the fuck? Yo, isn't it giraffes like really smart too? Like even though like I know like if they get a hold of giraffe's legs, he's kind of cooked because you know how skinny they are. But like giraffes are pretty smart too.
So that manages to get behind them. A rhino's legs are not tall enough nor fast enough to threaten a powerful kick, and so when a rhino gets surrounded, its only option is to tank quite a few hits. Now, of course, their thick armor does immensely help in this situation.
God, he dead have armor, bro. That's dead ass armor. Like he has armor, bro. That's what? Yo, I never seen like a rhino like this well. That's so crazy.
But no armor in this game is completely impervious, and given enough time, a persistent predator can still deal damage, even to a heavily armored rhinoceros. This weakness is made worse by the fact that the rhino, like all mammals, has a weak point on its hindquarters, called the perineum. Taking damage to this area can inflict a serious blood loss debuff, which can be enough to bring down even the rhino. Normally, it's the job of a player's teammates to guard their backside like this. But given the rhino's propensity for friendly fire, they can't always count on having allies that are willing to help. Unfortunately, as helpful as the oxpecker birds are, they aren't likely to try and challenge a lion in the middle of an ambush. So there's definitely quite a few downsides that come with playing this powerhouse of a build. There's also some variation within the rhino faction, allowing for players to optimize for their desired playstyle. If you just want to max out on your attack damage, you'll want to play as the white rhino, which sports the most powerful horn and largest size.
Damn, look at that horn,
about
bro.
Mobility and armor, you can opt for the Indian rhino, which is smaller and only has a single horn, but has better mobility both on land and in the water, and is also the more heavily armored of the two. Next, let's talk about individual matchups. First, big cats. Rhinos have essentially nothing to fear from the Felid build. Sharp as their claws might be, they simply aren't powerful enough to penetrate a rhino's armor. Big cats kill with a strangling bite to the throat, and there's basically zero chance of this attack strategy working against a rhino, especially seeing as any attempt.
So what's the smartest animal in like the jungle, in like the wildlife? What is it? It has to be like a cool. Nah, not even koalas. It has to be. I don't even know. I honestly don't know.
This would put them right in range of the rhino's primary attack. Next, elephants. Rhinos are one of the few builds which actually can genuinely throw.
That is true. Yeah, that is. Yo, if they even taking about land, if they're talking about land, yeah, I'm talking about land. Like, I mean, it's just in general. Like, bro, that is crazy because chimpanzees do be like learning stuff. I be seeing so many videos. Raven and crow. I know crow is very, very smart. I didn't think of no crow. That's still crazy. Birds' IQs are like high as hell.
Threaten serious.
But chimpanzees be like.
Elephants don't have anywhere near as much armor as a rhino. So even a direct 1v1, the rhino's horn is likely to outdamage the elephant's tusks, if the rhino can manage to get within range. Unfortunately, the elephant has two major advantages over the rhino. The first is its range. The elephant's tusks outrange the rhino's horn, so even though the elephant's DPS is lower than the rhino's, the elephant's tusks can push the rhino out of range and prevent it from being able to put its horn to work. The second advantage is its intelligence. Elephants are especially adept at exploiting
the fuck?
rhinos.
What the elephant is drawing an elephant? What the fuck? It's real? Is he actually drawing an elephant?
Elephants are especially adept at exploiting the rhino's lower intelligence and poor eyesight. By throwing objects towards a rhino, elephants can easily induce the frightened status condition in a rhino, causing the rhino to forfeit a fight it potentially could have stood a solid chance in had it held its ground. To be fair, it's not the worst indictment to have a losing matchup against an elephant. Hardly anything has a favorable matchup against one. But it's unfortunate that if the rhino didn't have these weaknesses, it actually would have a solid matchup against the elephant despite the size difference. Next, the hippopotamus. Hippos and rhinos are very similar in terms of their base stats.
Damn, so like, hippos are more intelligent. Health, high more up, power. What is a hippo doing to you? A hippo's trampling you, first of all. A hippo's deadass trampling you.
They're very similar in size, roughly equivalent in their base movement speed, and each can dish out incredible damage. The hippo has higher base HP, but significantly less armor. This is by far the most even matchup on this list, and a confrontation can easily go either way.
Oh my god.
Susceptibility to intimidate.
I forgot how strong their jaws are. I'm about to go get some pizza. I'll be back. Okay, bye. Dude, I forgot how strong Hippo's jaws are. He can just snap his head off. Like this. Mwah.
Does
are you playing Val tonight? I'll play.
Probably could win, but there are also
I got a whole bunch of games that people want me to play that we gotta play, to be honest. But fuck.
Overly aggressive hippos getting hard punished for approaching too carelessly. Hyenas. As mentioned before, although the rhino does have excellent armor, the only predator that even realistically has a shot at inflicting damage to them would be the hyena, which packs one of the strongest bite forces of anything a rhino could ever encounter, second only to the crocodile. It's still
Yo, crocodiles scare me. Like, bro, like, really imagine like that. Like, crocodiles are just walking the state of Florida. They're just in the state of Florida. I know, like, not every place in Florida has a crocodile. Like, I know like every place in Florida, like, lake doesn't have a crocodile, but I don't know, bro. That's just so scary. Even just think about
anything a rhino could ever encounter.
Oh,
second only to the crocodile.
Oh, Florida got
still extremely
rare for gators. They got gators.
Down a rhino. but by persistently chipping
away crocodiles
at the Rhino's rear weak point,
in like the rainforest, not the rainforest. I'm tripping.
Matchup spread, but despite all of their incredible advantages, still end up taking a lot more L's than they should due to their heavily exploitable weaknesses.
I mean, gators are you know,
hits as an adult,
that's the rainforest. Okay,
intelligence stat allows enemy
gators
players to hide
scary too,
away from the low-level rhinos they were guarding, whether that be through distraction, intimidation, or team tactics. And with a respawn time of almost a year and a half, every defeat hits the Rhino player base exceptionally hard. The Rhino build is quite powerful,
my god,
but I actually think it's a bit over-invested in its combat stats at the cost of its own efficiency. This is likely because the Rhino build was originally meant for much colder climates, where larger size was also simply an efficient design choice to provide the player with a cold resistance buff.
Yo, that nigga like a demon. I go, this is like tough. That Rhino look tough. That's like a demon. Now what the fuck?
Ice Age, the ancient variants of the Rhino, such as the woolly rhinoceros, absolutely needed this extra bulk in order to fight off powerful threats like the short-faced bear and cave
hyena.
But with the large...
Chat, I was having this conversation. The guy we didn't grub in that fucking cave. Yo, like that's just so scary, bro. Like animals are really like scary as hell. It's so crazy.
Largest threat to rhinos in the modern day being the tiger.
Look at that. Okay, I'll look after the video. The video's almost over.
Competitively viable. There also used to be a lot more variety to the rhinoceros player base. Paraceratherium was the largest terrestrial mammal build ever seen in the game, and essentially functioned as a mammalian sauropod. And yet for some reason, the tall grazer niche is dominated by the giraffe instead of a variant of the rhinoceros, even though a Paraceratherium could easily win a 1v1 against the giraffe. This may be a bit controversial, but taking into account their many weaknesses and seeing how out of place they are in the current meta compared to the Ice Age, I'm going to place the rhinoceros into D tier. Low intelligence in particular leaves the rhino helpless in the face of certain strategies.
That's what I say.
However,
they're just kind of
intelligence is something that can be leveled up with the right sort of training. In today's meta, abilities like coding...
It's like, now everything like chimpanzees, fucking apes, gorillas, they're really smart as fuck. They're really smart. Kevin Gates, like, yo, what's up, Z? But like, no, all like, bruh, they're so smart.
Math and data science are extremely useful. They're tough to learn unless you've got a free and easy course designed to intuitively guide you through difficult concepts.
Did he just put an ad in my face? That's
precisely where today's sponsor, Brilliant, is in a low pressure.
Is the end of the video? Yo, he just got me with a mean ad. Good shit. Yeah, good video too. We need to watch more of their videos. We need to watch more of his videos, bro. That's good videos. Good W video, bro. Ants are smarter than apes. I can think why.